Good morning, friends. Elizabeth Rose here with Wednesday Wisdom on June 12th. And today we're going to be talking about summer supplements, how to incorporate Young Living single serving supplements into your travels as well as just everyday home life. And so Beverly touched on this a few weeks ago just because she has really become the expert of using things like MindWise and the bug repellent wipes and Master Formula and Ningxia Red packets and nitro and all of those like small little things that we have access to, just those single serving things. And so we thought it would be fun to actually put together a great list of all the things that Young Living has, especially pertaining to supplements. So we're not going to talk so much like first aid today or bugs and things like that. However, at the end of this, we'll do a Q&A and share testimonies too, because I'd love to hear anyone that has testimonies on using the products we talk about or on other ones that you found good to be single serving kind of a thing. So to get started, what I actually did is last night created a blog on my website, which is lifewithrose.com. And I'll go ahead and let's see, I'm going to put it in the chat here right now. So it's just lifewithrose.com /blog. And so that is where we're going to be. And it's the first blog up there. And so I'm going to go ahead and share my screen because we will get started on just being able to look through this blog and talk about the different amazing single serving products that Young Living has made available to us. And so here we go. Best Young Living summer supplements for travel. Doesn't this photo just inspire you? I wish it was me, but it's the Grand Canyon, someone else wonderful. So, the beautiful thing about what Young Living has to offer is, for instance, we all know that Ningxia Red comes in the bottles and then it comes in the 2-ounce little packets, right? And so I grabbed my Ningxia Red here. Young Living has the insect repellent, right? This is kind of my little threesome bag that I always take with me on the trips. And then they have the little single serving packets, right? With just the insect wipes. They do the master formula, right? Awesome box. I like to keep mine in the refrigerator, single serving packet. So what we're going to talk about today is, and for instance, like MindWise, I think it comes in the 16-ounce bottle that you can put in your refrigerator, but it also has the single serving sachets. So it's just amazing that when I used to travel, I mean, oh my goodness, my supplement bag was this big. Like it probably could have taken up a quarter, a fifth, an eighth of my suitcase kind of a thing. And so over the years, it has definitely been one of those narrowing down kind of things, right? I got the little container that had compartments in it. And so I would compartmentalize out my supplements. I would try the Monday through Friday supplement categories, and that didn't really work because I know what my body needs, so I don't personally take everything every day. Maybe I'll give it a break, or maybe if I know I eat a big meal, I'll go grab my enzymes kind of a thing, but I don't take enzymes for every meal. And so whatever your home supplement regimen is, take stock of that and then assess, okay, how can I, maybe you don't need or want to take all of those things when you're out and about. And this could be road trips, it could be flying, it could just be camping, it could be going to visit your family for the weekend, it could be a little vacation, cabin by the river, I don't know, you name it. What usually, if we take what we do at home and just totally stop it for 2 or 3 days, we're good. We can get through that. But after that, you'll kind of start feeling, oh, wait, I think my body's telling me I need to go to the gas station. I need to put some of that fuel in there that it's used to, right? Like if you're used to Ningxia Red and you go off of Ningxia Red for 3 days, you may feel it. Your body will go, where's my nutrition? Where's all those good amino acids and stuff? Where's my antioxidants? And so the beautiful thing is that like we talk about how when you are taking a prescription medication, your doctor says, whatever the prescription is, you need to take this for a certain amount of time, certain dosage, or you're going to be on this for life, kind of a thing. With the different wonderful natural supplements we have access to with Young Living, they aren't like prescriptions. So I don't want you to get that in your mind, because Ningxia Red isn't like a prescription that you have to have every day of your life, or it's going to affect some function of your body in a negative way. However, we look at Ningxia Red as actually part of our food source and part of your food budget when you're budgeting. So the beautiful thing is that if you're changing up what you're eating, and maybe then Ningxia Red isn't a part of it, chances are your body's going to feel it just because you're changing up your diet. You're changing up what you're eating. So if we can think about, okay, how long are you going to be gone for? What are the current supplements you take at home? And then what could you, out of that, take on the road with you easily? Or what could you maybe transition and take something similar, but easier, like the single serving things we'll talk about today? So there's a little intro, just kind of where my head is, at least in sharing this, is you may not currently take any of these products at home, or they're just every once in a while. But they are things that I would actually recommend having with you on the road. I take most of this list with me on the road. Even if it's not something I know I'm going to do every day, I'll have it with me just for that instance of I'm out there, and it's been a long day and I need to help unwind. And so the Kids Sense Unwind, even though it's talked about for children, us as adults can take it too. And using that to just, okay, I'm not in my normal house. I've been going all day. I've been around different people, different situations. I'm just going to give my body a little support right now. And so those things are wonderful support when you're out of your normal regime, and want to just be sure to have some good support on hand for the different things you might need. So let's get started here with, and I'm just going to kind of scroll down so that you can also read about each of these products here. So number one, Master Formula. Oh my goodness. And as I showed you, it comes in these little packets, okay? So Master Formula is actually a full spectrum complex of vitamins and minerals that support the digestive health. And so it also helps to neutralize the free radicals in the body and provide gut flora supporting prebiotics. So we talk a lot about prebiotics, probiotics, and enzymes, and all three of those are helpful, but the prebiotics really do support gut health, and that's something that we oftentimes need some extra help on when we're out there on the road. Um, Personally, I'll just say that if I am stressed out, that's when I don't digest food as well. And I can tell that I just feel sluggish, especially if I'm sitting a lot, sitting in a car, sitting in an airplane, sitting with people, and they don't want to go outside and be active or something. So incorporating the prebiotics, probiotics, enzymes is such a help to just keep everything moving when our daily flow is a little bit different than usual. So real quick, just a few features of the Master Formula is that it contains essential nutrients, including antioxidants, vitamins, minerals, and other food-derived nutrients. It supports a healthy immune system. It's an excellent source of vitamin C. It provides prebiotics, and supports healthy gut flora and digestive health by feeding healthy bacteria that supports overall health and wellness. So what's fun about this specific package of things is that it contains a synergistic suspension isolation process technology that delivers the ingredients in three forms chosen for the complementary properties that aid in the nutrient absorption of each of those. So I love that Young Living thinks of all the details. When we talk about Essentialzyme 4, you're going to see how they specifically created two separate capsules because the ingredients of those capsules open up in different parts of our digestive tract. So it's amazing. But the master formula, I would just encourage us to go, you know what? I'm actually going to do this right now. Um, let's go and just, I want you to see the ingredients of it because, oh my goodness, if this is not something that has been in your repertoire before, I highly recommend it. We are going to go to the ingredients list here, okay? And I'm just going to have a moment of silence. Well, maybe not. I'll talk a little bit. So just look through this here down in the middle. Um, we have vitamin D3, vitamin E, vitamin K, and then there's also turmeric, cardamom essential oil, clove essential oil, fennel, and ginger essential oils. So those are wonderful oils, very supportive of the digestive system. Um, and then the macronized nutrient capsule is, oh my goodness, filled with vitamin A, thiamine, riboflavin, niacin, vitamin B6, folate, vitamin B12, biotin, iron, magnesium, zinc, copper, manganese. So wow, 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 as far as how chocked full of stuff this is. So if someone asked me, hey, does Young Living have a really good multivitamin? I would recommend Master Formula 100%. As well as, if they say, well, I don't really want to swallow capsules, then I go Ningxia Red. Can you take both of these together? Yes. Wonderful combination. Okay. And then look at this Spectra fruit, vegetable, and herb blend. So there's just chocked full of amazing, amazing ingredients. Alrighty, just wanted to let you see that. Is there anyone on Zoom that has a testimony of using Master Formula that you'd want to share? Feel free to unmute if you want to.
I have used it for years and I love it. And I notice a difference if I don't take it after a few days. I'm going, okay, back to it. So, yeah.
Well, that is wonderful to share. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. Cool. Alrighty, so on to our next one. We have, let's see here, what is it? Oh, Ningxia Red. Okay, if you're not familiar with Ningxia Red, I have a blog about Ningxia Red. There's tons of studies out there about Ningxia Red, but here's the basics of it. And Ningxia Red beverage, basically, you can take it anywhere, and it's easy to use on the go. Love these packets. Okay, an on the go little tip is you can actually freeze the packets. So you could freeze them, put them in your cooler, and as you're driving down the road, just open it up and you have a little bit of a slushy red. Or if you cut the top off of it, then, and it's still nice and frozen, you can actually eat it kind of like a popsicle. So that's really fun. Love, love, love our Ningxia Red. And so clinically, there are clinical studies that have been done within the last 2 years, I believe, that show that Ningxia Red provides energy support without caffeine. So that's huge. There are a lot of, energy drinks and things out there in the market that people have actually died from because of how much caffeine is in it or how many drinks a person had that day, or did it affect some other medications or something they had. Ningxia Red is a very low glycemic index on the sweetness factor. And so most folks don't experience any kind of like spiked blood sugar or insulin resistance or challenges like that with the Ningxia Red. The other beautiful thing is it's like 14% protein. So you actually have some good protein in the Ningxia Red drink as well. It's something that I actually add to my first glass of water in the morning and drink. And usually that works better than coffee for me as far as, 30 minutes to an hour later, the restroom is calling like, "Hey, time to get in here. You need to sit on your throne for a while." So that's Ningxia Red for me. Um, so it's clinically also shown to increase physical energy levels significantly while reducing physical limitations. Wow. Supports whole body health and wellness, improves sleep patterns, increases sleep time, reduces daily stress significantly to improve mental well-being. So just those last two, if we could improve our sleep, I think the study showed that it improved sleep by 27 minutes for each person per night. And then reduces daily stress significantly. Wow, because stress does affect our gut health, it affects our brain. There's actually there's a book and it's the gut brain connection. And it's just fascinating because the health of our gut definitely can affect our brain, our emotions, um, even causing things like depression. If, or it could be a leading effect of of an unhealthy gut kind of a thing. So wow, wow, wow. Um, Also, Ningxia Red can help prevent oxidative stress, provides nutritional infusion for the whole body. It contains a synergistic blend of essential oils. So there's not many drinks out there on the market that actually include essential oils in the drink. But as some of us have studied, okay, all of our citrus oils have a constituent in it called limonene. So I encourage you to go look up what limonene does. Some people also called it D-limonene. And that is amazing for healthy cell regeneration in the body. So if you can think of orange is actually the highest citrus oil in D-limonene. And I don't know the citrus fruits that follow after that. But what's fun is all the citrus oils, orange, tangerine, lemon, they are cold pressed from the rind of the fruit. And so it doesn't use the inside juice of the fruit. It just takes the outside rind and it presses it and it presses out the essential oil, the liquid of that. And that's what we get to use. So it doesn't go through the normal steam distillation process. Um, but it's wonderful that we have those essential oils because those are very good also for gut health. Lemon is a natural liver cleanser. So if you're just taking a little bit of essential oil, lemon essential oil each day, I don't know exactly how many drops would be in a serving of Ningxia Red. But personally, like if I just put 1 or 2 drops of lemon in my water kind of a thing, that's really helpful for liver support. Okay. So then a few other things is Young Living or excuse me, Ningxia Red contains powerful ingredients that are involved in many antioxidant processes. So this is one of those highly antioxidant foods that we have access to that can definitely support our overall health. And it also helps with eye health and digestive health. Wow. Okay. So there we go. Moving on to our Ningxia Nitro. Oh my goodness, you guys. Any testimonies about Nitro out there? I am going to bring it back to Zoom here because Nitro just is one of my favorites. Because I was never really a fan of 5-hour energy and stuff like that. Um, Caffeine weirdly puts me to sleep sometimes. But when I do the Ningxia Nitro, and I'm going to pull up Young Living's website too, because one of the things is Nitro is, so I'm just going to read it. Nitro is a delicious wolfberry drink infused with essential oil botanical extracts. It includes D-ribose, Korean ginseng, and green tea extract to increase cognitive alertness, enhance mental fitness, and support overall performance. When you need a pick-me-up, turn to Ningxia Nitro to improve your physical performance, increase your overall energy reserves, sharpen your mind, and become more focused. I think that says it all. Nitro really is one of those focusing kinds of a things. I think that when we're on the go, when we need that energy, one of the biggest things is if your body has energy and you're energetic and you're moving around, it may be this kind of frantic energy, this hustle bustle kind of a thing, but if your brain is not working well, if it's not thinking clearly, if it's not focused, then all of that energy running through the body isn't actually going to be put into propulsion, put into use in a very good way, right? So this actually combines some of the energy elements plus your brain supportive elements and your mental cognitive elements so that you get that great synergistic blend of energy, enhancement. Um, Goodness, it is something that a person could take maybe once every 3 or 4 hours if they were. I'm talking you're on your A game, like you're at a conference, you are speaking, you're leading, you're managing, or you're just studying and you're thinking, wow, this is so intense. I really want to get everything out of this I possibly can. Nitro is something that can really help you stay on your A game. Okay, moving down to Mind Wise, and this is another mind one because it comes in the sachets. It is one of Beverly Banks's favorite ones. And so it includes, this I would say would be more of a daily supplement versus the nitro is when you need an extra kick of energy. So think of it that way. Think of the Mind Wise as like, okay, I'm going to add this to my daily regimen. Not that you have to take it every day all the time, but what's so fun about the MindWise is it supports natural cardiovascular and cognitive health. It uses the CoQ10, ALCR, and GPC ingredients, along with fruit juices, and extracts, plus turmeric and premium essential oils. So this is just chocked full of all those good things. CoQ10 is so powerful for the brain. Um, and this is the one that I mentioned comes in the bottle as well as these packets. So what you may want to do is you could always get the bottle for home use and then have the packets for on the go. And that's a great way to go about it. All righty, so moving on to alkaline. And again, if at the end of this you have a testimony about alkaline, feel free to share it. This is one that I haven't used much, but I do know several people that do. Um, I love my good alkaline water machine. And so I think because I have alkaline water that's charged with electricity and it's just clean and amazing, I feel like my body stays at a more alkaline condition when I'm not drinking that water, if I'm just out buying like Dasani, Perrier, whatever, I can definitely tell a difference in my physical body, feeling like it's getting more acidic, waking up with kind of that acidic breath, things like that. So the alkaline acid ratio in our body is so important. Things like sugar's very acidic, coffee is generally very acidic. Um, Desserts and things like that can be acidic. So being aware of adding alkalinizing things to your diet. For instance, if you squeeze a lemon and you have that lemon in your water and you drink it, lemon juice actually helps the pancreas secrete an alkaline ash that then helps the internal, your internal body become more alkaline. Who would have thought that by having an acidic fruit like lemon would actually cause your body internally to become more alkaline? So fun, but that's how God created our bodies. And something like, for instance, this alkaline, though, is really healthy to have on hand because what it does is it helps maintain optimal pH in the stomach with an alkaline blend of biochemical minerals, lemon powder, and premium essential oils that also work together to soothe occasional upset tummy. And so that is really fun because it we could all take this on the road with us, and use it periodically. It's absorbed easily and quickly into the body. The effervescent formula starts working right away to soothe the occasional upset tummy. It's gentle on the stomach. It soothes the occasional upset stomach, helps maintain optional pH in the stomach. It's free of artificial colors, flavors, and sweeteners, and it's formulated with 9 biochemical mineral cell salts and refreshing taste of lemon and lime essential oils and organic lemon powder. So there is our alkaline supplement. Wowzers. Who knew? We had all these wonderful things. Sometimes it just takes putting it all together, right? And one little presentation, and you go, oh, wow, we have access to all this. This is cool. I need to try it. All right, real quick. Does anyone have a testimony on the products that we just shared? Alkaline or Mindwise or Nitro?
Our family uses my daughter and I use a lot of alkaline. She can't take a lot of pills, any
Mm,
pills really. So everything has to be with water. And
okay,
she says it really balances her body. And when we're have stomach upsets, we immediately go to the alkaline and it's
good.
amazing. I mean, it tastes good,
Yeah.
easy to drink, and we drink it with a straw because I don't like to get my nose down in the glass for the bubble.
Oh, so
So
it does have a little bit of a fizz when you put it in the glass?
it has a fizz to it,
Okay,
and great taste, but the straw is a really good thing.
that's
But
awesome.
it's a great thing to have in the house and to use often because it
Mhm.
really does balance out the body. If you're
Wow.
feeling a little off, good
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, just that tummy kinda, ooh,
Mhm, mhm.
offness. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Thank you for sharing. That is wonderful, wonderful to hear. I love personal testimonials, it just brings it home. We can read things on a screen all day long, but, hearing just actually how a person really has used something is so beneficial. Um, so let's see. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and okay, so moving on down here. What we touched on earlier was the importance of gut health, right? And so talking about enzymes and probiotics, you know, it's kind of a little challenging when we get stopped up, so helping things keep moving, definitely keep the flow going. Enzymes are wonderful for that. The amazing thing is, I'm trying to think of one of the leaders in Young Living, Marcella von Harding. She actually taught in San Antonio a few years ago, and she did an entire 45-minute presentation about enzymes. I didn't know that you could talk about enzymes for that long, but it was amazing. And in the Essential Oil Desk reference and other places, of course, you can read about which specific enzyme breaks down what proteins, carbs, fats, all of that. And so, what's really amazing though is Marcella von Harding said that um, enzymes, we think that enzymes just break down our food after we eat, right? She said, no, your body needs enzymes to do every single function of the body. And so, even though we think of taking enzymes with a meal, and this essential zyme 4 is specifically created for mealtime, the essential zyme, I'll mention it, is actually just comes in a bottle rather than the single serving packets. And essential zyme 4, there's a really good, it would be somewhat like a cleansing protocol to just flush out your gut, but what it also does is your body uses those enzymes for all of the other functions throughout throughout the day and night. So it's kind of like we can never get too many enzymes. Now I get enzymes are expensive and we need to be aware of budget, but just know that if you really feel like you need some good gut support, it's very powerful to actually use enzymes even in between meals, but I would recommend something like just the normal essential zyme or also the detoxzyme and allerzyme are three specific enzymes that Young Living has that are really good for those other purposes and other times of the day too. So With Essential Zyme, it aids in digestion with a dual enzyme capsule infused with ginger, fennel, and tarragon and anise premium essential oils. So these capsules use that time release technology. And the plant based enzymes are designed to release immediately upon entering the stomach, where the environment is conducive to the digestion of plant material. The animal based enzymes are designed to target release in the lower intestine region where the environment is better suited for the digestion of animal fats and proteins. So, in combination, these two capsules aid in the digestion of dietary fats, proteins, fiber, and carbohydrates for optimal nutrient absorption. How cool is that? And so, what's fun here is I just put the nutrition facts, which is we have protease, amylase, cellulase, lipase, peptidase, protease, all of these different ones. I won't name all of them because it's easy to just, of course, have this on the blog or the website. But it also includes ginger, rosemary, tarragon, fennel, essential oils. So there is this wonderful enzyme supplement that Young Living has. So we love these different kinds of things. Um, these are definitely something I usually keep two sets. So there's a lighter and a darker. I wish I had some, but I just ran out of it. So, anyways, I keep uh, like 2 servings of this in my purse all the time because it comes in the little packets that you snap off. And so I love to just keep that with me. And then whether I'm out at a restaurant and need it, I just, take it with some water. Um, it's awesome. So those are very easy to have kind of like your single serving little packets with you. So then moving on to Mighty Pro, what's fascinating about this is that it does say it's for children. However, there's a lot of adults that take it. I take it and I love it. And I can tell that it really does my gut some good. And so this is a blend of prebiotics and probiotics, and it actually features over 8 billion active live cultures specifically formulated to support gastrointestinal, digestive, and immune health in children, it says. So, what's fun is that the Mighty Pro successfully colonizes the gastrointestinal tract, provides support against occasional digestive discomfort, and helps maintain a healthy digestive system. So, that is the Mighty Pro that is just amazing. Do we have any testimonies on this one? I do know that Beverly, one of her children, had some trouble digesting cheese and was having some allergic things. Um, but more so than that, just a lot of bloating and, intestinal discomfort. And so she started him on this, and it almost immediately, like within the first day, he could tell a difference as far as that kind of intense feeling in the gut helping helping subside. And yeah. And so this is one. I like to take this actually before bed. And same as the Life 9. Okay. So Young Living for Adults has the Life 9. And it just comes in your capsules in a large bottle. And so that it's recommended to take it before bed. And I think it's because, our body is resting, our gut is not absorbing multiple meals throughout the day kind of thing, rather than if you took it in the morning. And so it's actually able to do more good in the body taking it at night. So I will just grab one of these and like bloop, pop it in my mouth before I go to bed kind of thing. And it's wonderful. And so who knows how connected our adrenal system, our endocrine system, and our thyroid is? These three are so connected when it comes to energy, stress management, cortisol levels, fight or flight mechanism, affects our emotions. Oh my goodness. And so the several products I have here are just really supportive of these specific things. And so we'll talk about cortisol and Endoflex essential oil and thyromin capsules. And then last but not least, we have some sleep support. And then we're done. Although we're not quite done because there's a brand new product Young Living is releasing. It will be officially released at convention, but stay tuned because we have inner boost and balance coming up. Okay, so I'll go over these next few ones pretty quickly here. So just talking about the whole cortisol effect, right? Cortisol, the supplement. And granted, it doesn't come in a single serving packet, but I thought it was important enough that you could put in a little package or something if you need to, because when we're out there dealing with any sort of stressful situations, this is really something. Because when our cortisol levels are too high for too long, I do know one of the effects of it can be weight gain. If we're constantly stressed and then that also taxes our adrenals and our thyroid, we're less, we have less of an ability to, get rid of any weight that we don't want, for one, but also we pack it on because our body's in that fight or flight mode. It just says, hold on to every resource you have. Don't let it go. We're in panic mode right now. And so cortisol is one of those beautiful things that can just help um, balance the cortisol levels in the body. Okay. So cortisol is designed to address the way women's bodies react to sort of cortisol production when under stress. When cortisol is produced too frequently, it can have negative health consequences such as feelings of fatigue, difficulty maintaining healthy weight, and difficulty maintaining optimal health of the cardiovascular system. Cortisol helps the body maintain its natural balance and hormone and harmony and supports the glandular system of women with a combination of pregnenolone, herbs, and essential oils. Now, I have heard of men taking this product. I don't think that there's any warnings as far as men not taking this product. However, of course, it is specifically mentioned for women. The suggested uses would be to take 2 capsules in the morning before breakfast. If desired for extra benefits, take another 2 capsules before retiring at night and use daily for 8 weeks and then discontinue for 2 to 4 weeks before resuming. So, what I would say is if you know that there's a stressful season of life coming up, maybe you're moving, changing jobs, children are coming home, going away to college, school is just starting, and so the schedules are going to have to ramp up for the fall here coming in a month and a half or 2 months. Oh my goodness. Um, this would be a wonderful time to just have your cortisol on hand and use it as needed. So then a great companion to it is Endoflex. And personal testimony on Endoflex is our um, adrenal glands are like right here on our back. And so by putting Endoflex right there, as well as if you kind of look on your chest where you have this little indentation and you go down about an inch, this is the VitaFlex point for our thyroid. And so using Endoflex on those two specific areas is how I use it. Open to hearing if anybody else uses it in other ways in other places. But the Endoflex, they don't say much on the website, which is so hard because I absolutely love this oil. And if you read the description on Young Living site, you would have no clue what to use it for. But it is a blend of spearmint, sage, geranium, myrtle, and German chamomile and nutmeg and sesame seed oil to create a calming and balancing aroma when diffused and applied topically. It may also support a healthy lifestyle when taken internally. So Endoflex does come in the Vitality oil, and I think it's so phenomenal. For whatever reason, I've never really taken it internally. I just always love using it topically. But it's fun to be able to talk about what Endoflex can do inside the body because we have the Vitality version of it. Yay! Okay. So last but not least in this category is thyromin. And so the thyroid gland regulates body metabolism, energy, and body temperature. Thyromin offers a blend of porcine glandular extracts, herbs, and amino acids, and essential oils to support and assist the thyroid's healthy function. So, if you know that your thyroid is specifically low versus high, if you have a low thyroid, thyromin is helpful. If maybe you are having that sluggishness, um, tiredness, some weight gain, um, that may be some telltale signs of the thyroid being affected. What's beautiful with this is it's thyroid isn't necessarily a supplement that you only take once you need it. Thyromin is a wonderful supplement to support the thyroid, no matter if you have abnormalities in your thyroid function. So, when we're talking about staying above the wellness line and preventative, doing things that are preventative, thyromin is a wonderful one. And I do take this not every day, but probably 3 days a week, kind of a thing. There we go. Well, and last but not least, sleep support. So, wherever we're at, getting a good night's sleep is so important. And so, Unwind is a great single serving packet. It is specifically formulated to help children settle down and reduce restlessness even when energy is high. You can use, or excuse me, it uses calming ingredients, including L-theanine, 5T excuse me, 5-HTP, and magnesium to promote a restful, relaxed state. It helps with occasional sleepiness and even reduces occasional irritability and stress. We could all use that, right? I'm never irritable. At least one time a month, I get really irritable. So it is packaged in convenient one dose packets. KidSense Unwind makes it easy to help your child enjoy a sense of calm so that they can stay focused both at home and in the classroom. So if you think of this, it's amazing for children. And if you travel with children, please, please, please keep this on hand. But for us adults, we can also use that sense of calm and the unwinding and the focus elements of it. So this is wonderful. And alrighty. So are there any testimonies about what we already talked about? But I'm also open to if there's things that you've traveled with that have just really enhanced your travel time. Let's open it up for some testimonies here while I get our interview the uh, inner boost and balance ready to talk about. Ready, set, go. Any testimonies here? Let's see. There's a few more folks that joined us here. So, Heather Bruce, hello. I just made you a panelist in case you'd like to share anything. And Mary Bruce, welcome. Hey, Ellen, go ahead. Did you have something you wanted to share? Go ahead.
Yeah. My sister, who is a distributor as well, or I guess a brand partner. There we go. She and her husband both use the Unwind and are never without it, just because it helps them just to calm down and be able to get into a good sleep pattern.
That
So,
is wonderful. Now, do you have any recommendations for maybe essential oils for an unwind pattern?
well, cedar wood is my go-to.
Okay.
I diffuse that along with some lavender in the room, and or I'll put it on my feet and or at the base of my ear. I like
Mm-hmm.
that. Um, so yeah, those are two good oils for a sleep.
Good. I would second that in a heartbeat. Absolutely. Cedarwood is very helpful for going to sleep. I've heard, and I'm not exactly how it does it, but it helps the body to release melatonin.
Mhm, yes.
Wow.
That's interesting. Yeah. Yeah. Cedarwood is also 98% sesquiterpenes, which is very oxygenating to the body and oxygenating to the brain. And so if we're wanting to just kind of up our mental clarity, cedarwood's a really good one for it. But I will warn everybody that I had a customer one time that got cedarwood. She loved it so much. She smelled it, she diffused it, she put it on her. I mean, she just loved it. It was like something her body needed, right? And then 3 days later, she calls me. We were going to do a team training. She was a brand partner. And she goes, Elizabeth, I've just been so emotional. I just don't know why. And I said, what have you changed up in your regiment? Is there anything different that you're doing? And she said, well, I just love this cedarwood. I'm just using it all the time. And so I opened up the desk reference, and it actually talks about cedarwood being one of those essential oils that is helpful in um, helping us release emotion.
Okay.
So, in other teachings, I've talked about how emotions are stored in the amygdala. Well, they are read by the amygdala part of the brain, which kind of acts as a librarian, and then it goes and stores that emotional memory somewhere in the body. So our emotions aren't necessarily even stored in our brain. It sends it to the liver, to the heart, to the this, to the that. And so what's
Wow.
amazing is that just by speaking, a lot of people believe in positive affirmations. And those are good because they help to rewire our brain, how we mentally think and process. However, just speaking doesn't really access what is stored in our body. Somehow, our brain needs smell to unlock what has been emotionally
Wow.
stored in our body. So, using essential oils, especially cedarwood, frankincense is another great one. Three Wise Men is a great one. Our feelings kit oils are great. The release essential oil blend actually can help us pull up those things. But you do want to be aware that that's what you're doing. Because if an emotion surfaces, maybe at the wrong time, not, it's helpful to create an environment, like be sitting somewhere with beautiful music going on, and maybe have some alone time where you can think about it and process it, kind of a thing. Doing an emotional release session at a family reunion may not be the best thing.
No.
Anywho's, it's not to scare anyone away, but the beautiful part with oils is that they are so powerful emotionally when we use them for that. Yeah. Okay. So last but not least, I want to talk about the dun, 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 dun. I'm going to pull it up here because Young Living has a brand new product they are releasing at Young Living Convention. And I am so excited about it because no, I have not gotten to try it yet. However, it is coming out at convention and it does come in these little single serving packets. So we're going to talk about inner boost and balance. This is to boost your boost your business guide. Here we go. Okay, so this is a beautiful guide. Young Living created an 11-page guide so that we can learn all about inner boost and balance. This is found in the digital, what is it called? The digital library on youngliving.com. So if you want to find this and go download it, please look for it there. But just a little bit about this. With inner wellness comes outer beauty. Get your skincare, multivitamin, and caffeine-free boost in one delicious blood orange stick pack. Inner Boost and Balance powder is more than a it's a multitasking expert that helps fill nutrition gaps while supporting healthy skin, cognitive function, cognitive aging, and energy levels. Made with B vitamins, blood orange extracts, and other naturally derived nutrients, it's a simple and delicious way to boost your best self from the inside out. What's more, all that goodness comes in a sustainable on the go pouch. And so we can see this pouch here is so wonderful. So this is actually come 30 sticks come with this one package. and it's a wholesale price of $49, PV of $42. And so a few details of it. Why would we love it? It helps support healthy skin, digestion, energy levels, immune system, nervous system, and cognitive function. Supports a positive outlook. So that would be mental, emotional, brain things, right? May help reduce oxidative stress, delivers a boost of essential vitamins and minerals, antioxidants, and prebiotic fiber. Now that's cool because we were talking about prebiotics, probiotics, enzymes earlier. It contains only natural sugars. Awesome. Combined in a convenient and delicious blood orange stick pack. So I'm guessing this tastes really good. What do you guys think? So here's
Sounds good.
right. Oh my goodness gracious.
Real good. Yes.
Blood oranges. I love blood oranges. Making different drinks with blood oranges is just so delicious. And so, how cool to actually have that as a flavoring for this. And I won't read all this, but here it goes into some of the reasons, the ingredients in here. So we have the blood orange extract, supports skin health and helps counteract hyperpigmentation. Very neat. So then natural B complex maintains healthy energy levels and cognitive function. Look at all of the B's, B1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 9, and 12. Bam.
Wow.
And it's derived from, so the B complex is derived from dried quinoa sprouts. How neat is that? So then we have our prebiotic fiber, organic agave inulin, and soluble tapioca fiber is the fiber source. It supports healthy digestion. Fiber is so important for our digestive system. And then we have marine manganese. It provides 70% trace minerals. Oh, 70 plus trace minerals. Wow, that is a lot of trace minerals. Magnesium is a multitasking nutrient that helps with many processes in the body. Pairing magnesium with fruits, vegetables, and whole grains is a powerful combination. So this specific magnesium is a highly bioavailable source of magnesium, meaning that it's more easily absorbed by the body. It's harvested from the clear waters of the Irish Sea and contains more than 70 trace minerals. So this is huge because we really, really, really need minerals in our foods and our diet. We need minerals in our water in order to let our body metabolize water and actually use it for hydration. And so I love the mineral essence supplement. But if you're a mineral essence fan, then you could try this Inner Boost and Balance and just see how you feel with this type of mineral as well. And so here's what's interesting, why you need a multivitamin boost. According to the CDC, only 1 in 10 adults meet the daily recommended fruit and veggie intake. As a result, many Americans don't get enough essential nutrients from their diet alone. And here is an example. Wow. Wow. Interesting. Okay. So this is it, you guys. Here we go. Inner Boost and Balance. We can be looking forward to this come July. I love this comparison chart. Not going to go over it all, but check this out. It's comparing the Inner Boost and Balance with Master Formula with Ningxia Red. And we've talked about all these today. Wow, wow, wow. So it is coming up to our time where I need to hand over this Zoom to the amazing Beverly Banks. She is going to lead us on a book club today. And so I'm not sure if I'm going to need to turn this off or keep it up and going, but those that would like to stay on for book club, just hang tight and we will share what to do next. Thank you so much for joining us for Wednesday Wisdom. And I look forward to seeing everyone again next week. Next week, we are talking about diffusing essential oils. And the following week, stay tuned for our very own Susan McGinnis She is going to be talking all about using essential oils with animals. She is a professional show jumper, 3-day eventer. She's a saddle fitter. I'm talking, we went out and did a raindrop on one of her horses a few months ago, and our horse absolutely loved it. So she's going to be talking about essential oils specifically with horses and dogs and possibly some other pets. All right. God bless you guys. See you next week.